Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another apartment renovation for you guys, and this time it's another hyper-realistic apartment. So I built this right after I did the previous one that I don't remember when I uploaded it, maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. I'm gonna be linking the video here on the cards in the video as well if you want to go and watch it. But yeah, I just had a lot of fun decorating this apartment. That's why I decided to do another one. And this one in particular is for two moms and their kid boy. So it's for 3 Sims, but you can actually have more if you want. So they're also supposed to have a dog. So I added a pet bowl and some other things as well. And this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, but it could easily be a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment because one of the bedrooms I actually turned it into an office. So if you want to have more Sims living in here, you can actually turn that office into a bedroom. It could be like a nursery or something like that because it's a 3x3 bedroom, so it's not that big. But you can definitely have more Sims living in here if you want. And yeah, I just wanted to go for something, as I mentioned, hyper realistic. And I added a lot of details. Maybe some of them are not functional, as you see me adding the microwave right now. We all know that the Sims cannot actually reach the microwaves when they are raised up and put somewhere else that it's not a proper counter. So yeah, I knew that this wasn't gonna be functional, but for the sake of the realism, I really wanted to have it in here. I think it looks so cool. I think we should be able to have more variety when it comes to microwaves and things like that. And I've been doing this trick that I learned from Jessica Pye. So she does this with this light from Parenthood. She rotates it with the tool mod and she creates like sockets. And I think this is such a cool idea. And now that we have light switches, maybe we can have sockets soon. And just being able to place them wherever we want. Just for the sake of realism, it doesn't have to be functional because that would be such a struggle to try and decorate a house or an apartment, making sure that the electricity actually makes sense and stuff like that. Yeah, that shouldn't be the what we do, but just for the sake of realism and just to have more details in our builds, I think it would be great to have things like this. But yeah, you saw me rotating the mugs because at least for me, in my apartment, I always put them like upside down because I don't like it when they are like the other way around. So this like the dust and things ended up like inside the mugs. I think that's not nice. So that's why I decided to rotate them right now. And it's something that I have been doing for a while now. Maybe you will see it in my future builds as well, because I have so many builds that I finished, but I haven't edited yet. And right now, editing and building, you may know that it's kind of harder for me to do it right now because of my baby. He's gonna be 3 weeks old on Wednesday. So yeah, it hasn't been easy for me to keep on recording and doing videos, like working on things like this. But actually he helps a lot because he sleeps a lot and during the times he sleeps or he's just with his dad and stuff like that, I can play and I can do more things. Because something that I mentioned that I didn't want to stop doing was creating content for you guys, and my boyfriend actually respects that a lot, and he helps me a lot with that when it comes to taking care of our son. So yeah, it's not gonna be like 3 videos a week, but we've been managing really well to have 2, like 1 video a week. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm adding different pieces of clutter in here that I never remember that we have in game because this is all debug, and I just love having a lot of things going on in the kitchen. Also, you saw me placing a TV, And I don't know how realistic that is for you guys. I don't know if in your countries or if your cultures are really into TVs, but Chilean culture, there's something that we do appreciate a lot, and that's having a TV in every single room. So I don't know if you have like a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house, for example, all the 3 bedrooms are gonna have a TV. The living room is gonna have a TV. If the dining room is separated from the living room, that's gonna have a TV as well. And if you have space in the kitchen, you can have a TV in the kitchen as well. So at least in my reality, that's really, really common. My parents used to have like 7 TVs throughout the house, and that was crazy. But yeah, it's something that for us Chileans is really common to have. Like, we all do appreciate a lot having a TV. So I thought that that was like a nice idea to have a TV in the kitchen. Maybe one of the moms is into cooking, maybe she's a chef or something like that. I actually didn't think of any careers for them, but maybe one of them is into cooking and she spends a lot of time in the kitchen, and when she does, she likes to turn on the TV, maybe watch the news or watch a TV show or whatever, maybe some series or anything like that. So yeah, or maybe just because she feels like lonely or something when she's alone in the kitchen and she likes to hear noises. That's something that happens to me a lot. We keep our TVs turned on every single day, all the time, because sometimes I just feel like lonely and I just need like company, and the TV is like the perfect company for me. Also, I hate not having any like noises or any sounds or anything like that, and music depresses me quite a lot when it comes to listening to music inside my place. If I'm outside, I love listening to music, but if it's like I'm at home, I just get really down every time that I listen to music. So TV, yeah, my best friend. And right now we're decorating the laundry area here. I didn't know exactly what to do with this 2x2 space that I had right next to the entryway. So I decided to put the laundry machines in there because why not? I mean, the kitchen would have been too big for my liking, and having those empty spaces in there, it's not something that I really like to have. So it's always good when you have laundry in your place and you don't have to go like to the basement in your building or whatever to do the laundry. I don't really like that. My apartment, we have the laundry machines inside the apartment, and that's great. Needless to say, we have the washing machine in the bathroom, and we have the dryer in the balcony because we couldn't fit it inside the apartment. But yeah, that's just a minor detail. But you see me decorating the dining space right now. It's a tiny space because, as I mentioned, they're supposed to have only 3 Sims living in here and a dog. So I'm gonna be adding the pet bowl in here pretty soon. And I used this one that I don't think I've used before, in that red swatch with the bone. And I thought that was so stereotypical. That's why I decided to use it. I think that helps with the realism. So yeah, I decided to add it in there. Of course, for more realistic vibes in this apartment, I would have had to add another one just to have one for the food and one for the water. But yeah, it wouldn't have looked any good, so that's why I decided to add only one. And maybe the dog is like a big dog and it likes to drink the water from the sink. Some dogs and some cats do that, so maybe that's something that this dog does, and that's why it doesn't have any water bowls or anything like that. But yeah, just details that I think right now when I'm trying to justify the fact that I just added one pit bull. But yeah, adding some details in here on top of the fireplace that I'm gonna get rid of in a few seconds because they were obstructing the TV. And if I raised up the TV even more, it looked so weird. So you see me that I'm trying to make it work, but yeah, it doesn't work. So I decided instead of keeping the items in there, to use the modular pieces from the Dream Home Decorator game pack and adding all the items in there. So I don't know if the games console is actually functional if it's that far away from the TV. If it is, great. If it's not, you can just put it on the floor or something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to have different things here, pieces of clutter and stuff like that, that maybe some of them is just things that the kid does at school, or maybe gifts from their moms and stuff like that. But yeah, I tried to do the same thing here in the entryway. I ended up getting rid of the modular pieces and adding this, I don't know what it is, from the For Rent expansion pack, I'm pretty sure. And I really like it as like an entry table or something like that, having different pieces of clutter and stuff. For this apartment, it would have been great if we had like functional, like non-functional, but telephones. That would have been great, like have a wall telephone. I don't know what's the name of that, but the ones that you have like you put on the walls, or maybe one that we can just place on a surface like a regular telephone. That would have been great, like the ones that we had up to The Sims 3. Yeah, but we don't have them in The Sims 4, but hopefully we can have them, like, even if it's just a decorational piece, it would be great. I mean, I would have loved to have like a telephone or something like that here in The Sims 4. But yeah, you see me doing this trick that I did in my previous video with this cable from Journey to Batu, and with the sockets as well. So trying to make it feel like it's a more realistic apartment, and just having like the electrical connections in here. Of course, it doesn't do anything special to the items, to the appliances or anything like that, but just for decoration, I think it looks really nice. And here I'm gonna be trying to do the same with the waffle maker, but yeah, it just doesn't look good. It ends up not looking good at all, so that's why I get rid of the cable, and maybe you can pretend that it's just not connected to the electricity. But yeah, this is the mom's bedroom. I use this wallpaper that we got with the Lovestruck expansion pack in this swatch that I think is so nice. I mean, this wallpaper in particular is definitely one of my favorite wallpapers from the Lovestruck expansion pack, and this swatch is really beautiful. I mean, it's not a color scheme that I usually go for when I decorate anything. In general, I just don't go for reds or anything like that. So when I discovered this one, I actually really liked it. I wanted to go for something that had a lot of white, but that had some pops of color as well. And this one it's just perfect. And also the bedrooms have a carpet, and that's something also that I never do. I just don't like carpet in real life. I dislike carpet so much in real life that I never use it in The Sims, but in this case I wanted to use it as well. And also I added some decor pieces in the nightstands, so every each of the moms have like their own touches of personality, I would say, in the nightstands. So one of them is really into reading, the other one has a plant, I don't remember what else I added in there, but you saw it. And they do have a TV, because as I mentioned, that's realistic for me. So having a TV in the bedroom is something that I really couldn't live without, basically because I cannot fall asleep at night if I'm not watching TV. Like, I don't even have to be paying attention to it. It doesn't even have to be so loud. I just need like some sounds and the light that comes from the TV in order for me to fall asleep. And here I didn't realize that I was putting like the dresser throughout the wall that goes into the bathroom. So that's why I changed it for this dresser, that it's a little bit narrow, I would say. And yeah, I'm gonna be plugging in the TV in the sockets as well in here, and just pretending. And yeah, just random things that I really like to do that I don't think I'm gonna be doing in every single build, because doing this in every single build is really I don't know, repetitive, and it's not so interesting to do. I mean, I do it because I wanted it to feel like it's a hyper realistic apartment, but it's not something that is easy to do. So you won't see it on every single video, so don't worry about that. But yeah, you will see it in some of them. Like every time that I have the chance to do it, I'm gonna be doing it. But if I don't have the time, or if I just don't feel like it, I'm not gonna be doing that. So maybe this could turn it like into a series or something of hyper realistic builds or whatever. I won't promise anything because I'm so bad at keeping my series. Like the only one that I have been keeping is my save file, because it's a save file and I really want to finish it someday. But my other series, yeah, they don't last that long. So I won't be promising anything, but it would be like a nice idea to have like a hyper realistic build or something like that from time to time. Just let me know what you guys think about it, if you like the idea, if you just think it's like it makes sense, or that if it's worth it. Please let me know as well. I would really appreciate your feedback. But yeah, I'm gonna be adding some radiators here as well. That's something that I see in houses and in apartments. It's not something that I have in my apartment in particular. I just don't like radiators in real life. We did have one in my previous apartment when I lived with my brother. We had a radiator in the living room, but we never ever used it. I mean, I don't even know if that radiator actually worked, if it was functional, or it was just disconnected, or I don't know, but we never used it. So I'm not so it's not something that I use or that I'm so familiar with, like having a radiator, but I decided to add one in each bedroom. And I don't know, it looks nice. I really liked it. And we're decorating the bathroom right now. You see there's a lot of clutter going on, a lot of items from the bathroom clutter kit, because I mean, of course it's a bathroom clutter kit. I needed to overuse it, and I needed to have as many things as possible, and I just love it so much. I still cannot wait to see more specific clutter kits, like a kitchen clutter kit, a bedroom clutter kit, I don't know, patio clutter kit or whatever. I would love to have something like that. But right now, what I cannot wait to have is actually the storybook nursery kit that was made in collaboration with 6MCC. Because, oh my god, I mean, I don't know if it's because I just became a mom 3 weeks ago, or if it's just so beautiful. But 6MCC is such a talented CC creator. And I mean, when I saw the kit, like the storybook nursery kit, I just fell in love with it. I cannot wait to buy it. I cannot wait to start building with it. All my builds are gonna be having nurseries from now on, I'm pretty sure, because the items are just so beautiful. So it's gonna be like a must-have kit for me. I don't know if it like the artist studio kit, or I think that's the name of it, I don't remember, but I don't know if that's gonna be such a must-have for me. But I'm definitely gonna be buying it as well, because it's a beautiful kit, and it's gonna have a lot of things to make like studios more realistic, and having more artsy sims, and maybe there's gonna be a little bit of gameplay. Who knows? I don't know. I have no idea. But I just cannot wait to see the storybook nursery kit. I mean, oh my god. I just love everything that I saw so far, and I just cannot wait. So let me know what you guys think about the idea of these two new kits. Which one is your favorite so far? Even though we haven't they haven't been released yet, from the pictures, if you've seen anything, or if you decided not to look at the leaks, or not to look at the pictures that the Sims team shared, let me know what you think about that, because I'm really excited about the nursery kit. Like really, like absolutely excited about it. Also, when I mentioned like having a bedroom clutter kit, I mean like a kid's bedroom and like a regular bedroom, like in two different kits, because you cannot put two types of bedrooms together. Like having a kid's bedroom clutter kit is too specific, and that's something that we do need to have specific items for every like life stage in The Sims. So maybe we will never get something like that, because we do have like the kids room stuff back, and we have like the little camper's kit as well. But maybe, like, who knows? We have the toddler stuff back, and we still are getting a nursery kit. So maybe we'll get a kids clutter kit or something like that in the future. Who knows? That would be amazing. But yeah, I am talking over almost everything of the kids room. This kid is really crafty. He really likes arts and crafts. He likes void critters as well, so I'm gonna be adding the void critter console as well in the living room because the bedroom is too small to fit it in here. But yeah, he likes really different things. He likes a lot of stuff, and I just decided to go crazy with all the clutter, with all the furniture and stuff like that. And yeah, just pretend that this kid is really messy as well, like not messy in a way that the moms actually have to, I don't know, like scold him or anything like that, but maybe he just doesn't take that much care about what happens to his bedroom because he has many things and he's a kid. So I don't know, but I added the axolotl as well. It's an item that I haven't added before. Like when I say an item, I mean one of the collectible animals that you can have from the Lovestruck expansion pack, and I loved it. I thought that maybe this kid had the dog and also had an axolotl because why not? I mean, people have different pets, and having like one of these, I don't know if you can keep them as pets, but I don't know. I like the idea of this kid actually having more than one pet. So yeah, we're back in the living space because I decided to have more items in here. Basically things that are from the kids' bedroom that I couldn't fit in here. So I decided to put in the living room. Also, I added the pet bed in the kids' room because I could fit it in there, and I thought that maybe this kid was like best companions with the dog, and that's why the dog actually slept in the bedroom with him. So that could be like a nice storyline if you want to have it that way. But yeah, we're back here, as I mentioned, adding more stuff, and I'm adding this broom from the Realm of Magic game pack, and also that mop as well from the same pack. I don't think they're gonna block the fridge because I didn't playtest this build, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna block the fridge. If they do, you can just move them or remove them if you want. But yeah, no spellcasters here whatsoever. I just added them from just for realistic decoration purposes. And yeah, then I completely forgot that we had the office area here. I was about to finish the video. I said, okay, we're done. I'm gonna start editing. And then I remember, oh my God, there's an office. So here I am decorating the office, and I went crazy with the level of detail here and the decorations that I added. It was like I had all the time in the world, and when I was halfway through this, I was so tired of placing all the items that I decided to place, but I ended up doing it anyways because, I mean, I started it, I had to finish it. So yeah, adding a computer in here, and I'm gonna be adding the cable again as well in here, and the bookshelf is from City Living. I'm pretty sure it's not one that I use that often, because I just don't like it that much. I don't think it's that appealing, but I don't know, for some reason in this room it looks nice. But something that I didn't realize when I was decorating it is that it's not placed properly in front of the wall. It's like halfway, like half tile closer to the door instead of being like closer to the wall. I don't know how to explain it, but you will see it once we finish adding all these details, because I went through the debug menu from the library section, and I decided to pick different books that your Sims can actually read, and just rotating them with the tool mod, I made them a little bit bigger. I placed them one by one, so you will see it. So I kept all the process of me working with these books, just so you see everything that I had to do in order to have a little bit more detail here. But yeah, I struggled. I have to be honest. I didn't enjoy this process whatsoever, but I ended up doing it anyways. And I mean, I had to. It was necessary that I added all these things. And you see me here that I didn't put it right in front of the wall, like touching the wall. Yeah, it's not. So then I'm gonna be moving everything closer to the wall because I didn't realize that I didn't do it properly. Oh my god, it was such a struggle. But yeah, I ended up making it work. And because I like to torture myself, or I don't know why, but I'm doing this exact same thing in another build that you will see soon in the channel. I actually finished an only base game build, so you will see it soon, hopefully maybe next week, maybe this week. I cannot promise anything, but you will see it soon enough. And yeah, I just decided not to do the same thing in the upper shelf. So I used the stack of books that we always use, like the base game ones that we have. And I made them a little bit bigger and I just put them in there. And here I'm adding some other piece of clutter. And here I realized, okay, this is not even closer to the wall. I'm going to be moving everything. Thank you, Tool Mod, for existing and not making my life miserable when it came to moving everything, because I would have had to be moving it one by one item. So thank you, Tool Mod, for existing. I really, really mean it. Thank you, Twisted Mexi, for creating this wonderful Tool Mod. And yeah, it's just a lifesaver. But sorry if you can hear my cat. She just woke up from her nap and she doesn't like it when I do voiceovers. You know it by now. But we're almost finished with the build, so I really hope you guys like it. We're adding the final touches to it. And if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.